Alright guys and girls, welcome back to another video of mine. Now I'm actually kind of a bit pissed off what I've heard recently. Now, as you guys and girls know, from whatever country you're from, right? During World War One and Two, we all had our battles and we all fought and all that, while granddads and grandmas and fathers and family members all fought in World War One and Two. And I wouldn't say it was for pride. It was more to protect us and to put their lives on the line so we could get our freedom. That was the main ones. And to stop dictatorship in our countries and stop Germany from taking over and trying to dictate our countries by actually killing everybody and all that shit. And World War One apparently was the most bloodiest battles of them all. And then World War Two kind of, it was all, a friend of mine was telling me it was all to do with basically it was all to do with politics. And about the system of how this all started in the first place. And about Hitler growing his army up to the point where of no return. Now, I feel like it's this thing's new system now in the UK, where basically Theresa May on Monday is going to be signing a new treaty for a global European military super-powered European country state. So basically, Juncker and Brussels are building a military, but it's a European military. It's surrounded around for the whole of the EU. Anyone who's in the EU will benefit from this system, which means every country will be controlled. Each of the militaries will be controlled. It'll be kind of like a new world order. One leader for every single nation. And I think this is kind of actually signing our freedom over. All the people that we've put our lives on for, right? All the people who've died in World War One and Two, right? And put their blood, their sweat, their tears, their body on the line, everything. It's kind of been for nothing. And I think it's been for nothing. Whether you're Germany as well, who's put their lives on the line and all that, and put their bodies on the line and blood and sweat. It goes to both sides, because we've lost people from both sides. We've lost it from UK, we've lost it from Germany, we've lost it in Poland, we've lost it from every single country, and France as well. France, every nation had been in World War One and Two. And they've put their lives on the line. And now we've got this global military superpowered controlling us. Or they're actually, they're not in fact yet. But on Monday, which will be, today is Friday. So it'll be, Saturday is the 11th. Sunday the 12th. So 13th on Monday. So Monday the 13th. Of November 2017, Theresa May is going to be signing a new treaty. Whether she signs it or not, we're supposed to be getting out of the European Union, the UK. We're supposed to be going solo. Yeah, we're supposed to be going solo. Which means we're going to be having our own country back. Which means we'll have our own military. But to be honest, we've still got our military. But it's not as big as other countries like Russia, China, America and all that. It's really fucking tiny. Now, Juncker wants to build up this like sort of military base which controls every other military that is in the European Union. Now, I didn't sign up for this shit. And I don't know what you guys and girls did as well. I mean, did you sign out of the European Union to go into the UK, to get out of Brexit, to go and have your country back? Or do you want to be controlled by this new system that can actually potentially take other countries. Because what makes me really pissed off is with Catalonia, right, in Spain, when they had that riot and all that thing going on in Spain, and because they want their independence, Catalonia, from Spain and all that, so they want their own little bit of country, so technically independency. Now, what the police did there, they actually stopped those people by using any means necessary force. Now, what happens when we got our global European military superpower in this? This actually, in a way, this is kind of like the Hitler version of the European Union. The way it's acting upon us, and we're going to be putting, the blood is technically on our hands. What makes you think when we put this countries all together, this military, global military power together, what makes you think that we wouldn't, I mean, okay, we wouldn't be, we'd be unstoppable, obviously, but what makes you think we wouldn't go into the Middle Eastern countries and start taking those over and killing all these Muslims and stuff? I mean, we could end up being like flipping Hitler, and we don't want that, because I haven't signed up to go around killing anybody and to put their lives in catastrophe. And I'm sure you haven't, man, have you? You haven't got you haven't signed up to go around murdering loads of innocent people, have you? No. So I mean, what do you guys and girls think? Have you signed down here? Is there like a sort of a signing petition where you could go around killing loads of massacre and loads of people? Because I surely haven't. And if it comes to this, and Juncker is in power, and he takes the Brussels takes over this global military superpower, I'm telling you. And what could be next? Us invading America? All of us together? We could end up invading America. We could invade in... Because apparently, there's a woman... I was watching the Nigel Farage show on the LBC News, and a woman on there, she was stating, what next could we do next? We could invade Russia. Now, why would we want to invade Russia and all that shit in the first place? I didn't sign up for this shit, and I'm sure you guys didn't sign up for it either. But, because technically, I don't want blood on my hands. We already actually signed up our, like, death warrant already, by the looks of it, being in the European Union. And, to be honest, I hope this doesn't get flagged, this video, because I surely want this to be out on here. But apparently PESCO, which is a sort of a military system, they're building up like a sort of a super powered army, but it's a European army. And what this means, the European army, means if you're in the European Union, if you're in Europe, and you're part of the European Union, basically your army, so say if America's army, say Poland's army, say other countries' armies, all the European countries, they're all connected to one leader. So in a way, this is a new world order. It's taken place, which means then, if you're a citizen and you've got something to say, and you've got an opinion, right, they're not going to listen to your opinions, because does your opinion matter to the European Union? No, it doesn't. And why doesn't it? Because all they'll be thinking about is not the people. They're not thinking about the people, surely not. They're thinking about themselves. The New World Order and the Illuminati and all this shit going on, the Freemasons, they're all in it together. All these high-powered fucking companies, this is the whole thing. This is what it's come to. This is what it has come to. All these world leaders want to have one leader to literally fuck every single country. And if you're not part of that agenda, if you're not part of this military or the European Union, then it's bye-bye. You're going to get wiped out. That is the whole fucking agenda on it. This is Agenda 21 coming into effect, and I don't like it. And I'm not having my fucking, like, blood on my hands of other people. Because, to be honest, It's a disgrace to our country and to our nation as UK, as England, as Britain themselves. And to be honest, like, even the Queen should be standing up for this shit. She shouldn't be, like, taking this as a like a slap on the wrist. She should be doing something as the Queen of England. She should have her own say about it. Get off her ass and tell her to do something about it. Because, to be honest, all the royal family, to be honest, actually get them to do something. Because they're not... because that's what they've always wanted. They've got... the Queen has got, like, places... She rules nearly every single nation. So, assuming she rules nearly every single nation... Oh, she has part like Australia, she's got Canada and all that kind of stuff. And she owns pretty much a lot of the sovereignties over there. So she should be doing something, getting off her arse and doing something. I don't care if she is 91. Do you know what? Like my granddad, he's 91, right? And he still goes out and he still walks and he does exercise and he does as much as he can. And that's the way he does. He just carries on. Because he actually fought for this country. And now it's like spitting in the face of him and stuff. It's actually disrespecting my granddad who was in the army. Isn't that right, Mum?
Yeah.
And every single person who put their lives on the line for the UK, whether it's Germany and all that, right? Even the Germans, the citizens of the Germans should be disrespected as well. From the world leaders, the ones who actually run that country. So Angela Merkel, right, it's like she's spitting in the face of the UK and she's spitting in the face of the German country as well, and Brussels and all that kind of stuff. This is kind of fascism coming back into it, and I don't like it. I'm not really signed up for this shit. Anyway, guys and girls, if you agree with me on this one, let us know in the comments below. Cheers all for watching. Catch you all later. Stay safe and have a lovely, lovely day.